Hello everyone, and welcome to Lunching with Lindsey. I'm Lindsey. Today I will show you how to make some spooky and affordable spider cupcakes that will impress your friends. We will also have a special guest later on. Let's begin. You will need some chocolate cake mix, 3 eggs, a half a cup of water, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, your favorite chocolate icing, a bowl full of chocolate sprinkles, some black licorice cut into thin strips about 2 inches long, 1 mixing bowl, 1 muffin pan and some cupcake liners, some black and some white decorative icing, and a knife. So go ahead and add the cake mix into the small mixing bowl, and go ahead and tell your friends that you made them from scratch because they weren't there when you made them, so they're not going to know. After that, add each egg one by one. Bloop, bloop. Then proceed to add the water to the mixture in the bowl, and you should have this muddy looking mixture. Delicious. Then add the vegetable oil into the measuring cup until it's about 1/3 full, and then go ahead and add that to the bowl as well. And now just mix and mix and mix and mix. Next, with any kind of spoon, scoop about 2 spoonfuls into each cupcake liner until they are all full. When that is done, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then set your timer for about 14 minutes. Place the cupcakes in the oven and wait patiently for them to bake. Once the timer goes off, go ahead and turn it off. And then using either an oven mitt or your bare hands, they work the same way, go ahead and grab the cupcakes out of the oven. Don't forget to turn your oven off or you can burn your house down and kill people. When the cupcakes are cool, take a knife of your choosing and begin to ice those puppies. Just completely smother them. And then proceed to dip them into the bowl full of sprinkles until the top is completely covered. Next, take the slices of black licorice and place 4 on each side for the spider legs. Or if you want to be really scary, place 6 and be anatomically incorrect. Next, take the white icing and squeeze some out, and using a knife, place it gently on the top of the cupcake to make 2 small white circles. Then, using the black icing, place 2 small white dots for the pupils, and now you have your eyes. And there you have it. Now you have your spooky spider cupcakes. And now on to our special guest, Chef John.
Howdy there, y'all. Chef John here. Thanks for having me on the show, Lindsey. Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to make yourselves a hillbilly pumpkin pie. First thing y'all gonna need is a pumpkin, of course. Second thing you're gonna want to get is go in your roommate's kitchen and grab the biggest old butcher knife you can get your hands on. Of course, get a couple avocados. Next, you're gonna want to go and get a big old bowl that you can shove in the top of the pumpkin. And of course, last but not least, my personal favorite, corn chips. Next thing we're going to start doing is making that incision at the top of the pumpkin. Keep in mind you're going to want to make it big enough to fit a bowl in there. And of course next you're going to start drawing on that pretty little face. Ain't that a looker right there?
Bye, buddy.
Now it's very important that when you're starting to carve the pumpkin, you draw a large mouth and cut a big enough area for the mouth. Because it will come into play later. Trust me. Now you're going to take that bowl from earlier and shove it right at the top of his pretty little head. Then you're going to whip up your avocado dip, take your cheese sauce, and voila, you got your finished results. A beautiful pumpkin to entertain all the fellers. And you can also use bell peppers too. There's any number of vegetables you can carve out and use.
Thank you again for joining us today on Lunching with Lindsey.